Today I'm off to Cork. I'm currently at my parents' house and I am hosting the Heineken Rugby Club at Mount Oval Bar with none other than former Ireland legend rugby coach Eddie O'Sullivan. Should be a good crack. What's even weirder is this bar, in a previous life when I was a civil engineer, I actually built it. Yeah. First I'm going to get a haircut. Right, time to get the hair done. I'm going to get it fucking cut. This guy over here, Steve, on the advices of my very good friends, the two Johnnies. Apparently he's the business. Like a new man after that. Look at that. Look at that. Her style. I don't know what to do with myself. Right. Onwards to Cork. I'm going to be hosting this Heineken event. I think I've got some free gear to get on. Believe it or not, this is the pub I built. Right, let's see how it goes. The game kicks off. I'd like you to welcome our legend to the stage, former Ireland coach Eddie O'Sullivan! Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Are you excited about today?
Oh yeah, this is the one I think we knew we'd be here at this stage, so the two of us are the ones really find out where we are.
I mean, that's the thing. We barely scraped by France. And like that, against Italy we leaked 3 tries. Where do you feel? We're apparently 7 points up on the bookies. Can you see it?
7 points is generous. I think it might even be tighter. And I think if we don't get a few things right, we'll lose the game. It's going to be a really difficult one. I mean, we knew we'd be, as I said, 2 wins from 2 at this stage. I think this is where the championship really starts. Wales, Scotland and England. And this one is a very tricky one. I think people thought at the start of the championship, Wales missing 7 or 8 players, they'd struggle. But the fact that they got off to a flyer in Cardiff against Scotland, the fact that they feel that we're kind of cheated out of Twickenham, will give them a lot. Even though they're disappointed, they'll be happy enough that they're in a good place, and they've got a few guys back again today, and they know as well if they lose today it's over, the championship's gone. So there's an awful lot riding on this game for Wales.
They're not going to be frightened to come to Dublin either, given their record.
Well, certainly with so many Scarlets at the team, like 6 of the backline are Scarlets, and then the one exception is Dan Bigger, who's again certainly going to add to it.
Yeah.
So I think they're quietly confident themselves, and in some cases not so quietly confident. I think their scrum half said they were opening their proposals by going today.
So this, and I mean, we lost 3 Lions over the last course of the 2 weeks. They're after getting a couple back and everything else. Is that where they're going to target? Who are they going to go after? Porter, do you reckon? In the immortal words of Eddie O'Sullivan, are they going to take him to the woodshed?
They'll go after some of the few places. They'll certainly go after the scrum because they'll see whether Porter's up there or not.
Yeah.
So that's one. I don't think they'll have the same focus on the line-up because Toner's playing. If Ian Henderson was fit, I think Schmidt might have gone for Ryan and Henderson in the second row because of their ball carrying ability on the feet. But I think that would have left the line-up a little bit vulnerable because Alan Will-Jones is such a good line-out technician.
Yeah.
Well, I think with Toner there, I wouldn't worry about the line-out. They'll certainly go after Sexton and Murray if they can get at them. but I think that'd be difficult. They're so experienced. But I think the place that really tests us is in the midfield with Bundyaki and Farrell, who are completely untested in Six Nations.
What do you reckon Farrell's, what's his brief going to be this morning coming from Joe? Like, what's it going to be?
I think the biggest challenge from today is going to be his defence.
Yeah.
Look, he's really the fourth choice outside centre.
Yeah.
When you think that, Gerald Payne is out, Ringrose is out, Ringrose is out, and I think the jury is out on Farrell's defensively as an outside centre.
Yeah.
So I think they'll certainly visit those precincts today with a view of seeing can they get any dividends there. So I think if Farrell defends well today, everything else.
Welcome back to Heineken Rugby Club Live. I'd like to welcome back to the stage our Irish rugby legend, Mr. Eddie O'Sullivan. Well, Eddie, that was a moment, wasn't it?
Not over yet.
Yeah. It's to be fair, so far it seems to be doing all the right things, bar that last 5%. What is it? Is it nerves? Is it inexperience?
Well, Wales are very hard to break down. They scramble very well, even when you're behind them. But I thought it was interesting the whole first 40 minutes. I thought we dominated the first quarter, but we hadn't scored. I think Sexton had missed 3 kicks. And then Wales come back and they score a try, and then they're back in the game. But I think the response there just for half time is massive. That's a massive score.
There's been some really stand-out performances. Ireland have had all the really stand-out performances so far. The likes of Chris Farrell is really paying off, isn't he?
Well, he's doing what he does well. He carries into contact. He's a big man, and he's winning collisions. I think Ireland, in attack at the moment, are looking very dangerous because they're able to win series of collisions, and then they're always likely to go out the back with me to Errol's, who's had a big impact as well, and Stockdale's done pretty well. But I mean, in terms of the balance of the game, we needed that score to score half time. Anything would have done with a straight that was a try, that changes everything.
I suppose given the fact that we saw it there, we had nearly 70% of possession, it would be crude to try and come back out in the second half, wouldn't it?
It would, but I think the worrying aspect is that the ease at which Wales scored that try.
Yeah. Was that a lapse in concentration or was it genuinely a high standard?
It's hard to know because they scored after like 3 or 4 phases and they won all the collisions, which is worrying. If they get those field positions again, we'll see. But I do think we have to look at our defence. We dominated possession, which means we have to defend very much. So we're not sure where we are in defence yet.
And you still reckon that Jackson, we got the rub of the green with Jackson today. Like, was there any points that genuinely you thought, all right, we're having to get out of jail that time?
Well, there was a build up there. There was a fumble that was, he missed it and it came back. But a few things like that just bounced our way. Mind you, Rob Carney kicking the ball out of the tackle, he missed that as well. Except I think the assistant referee spotted that. But overall, I think we're in a good place based on that score just for half time. But there's a long road to travel yet. I mean, Wales will get some dominance in the second half. Of course, it happens,
You don't reckon that'll be the hair dryer treatment, as I said to Joe at the half time. What do you reckon the messages will be?
No, I think as well had Sexton had his kick-up boots on. The first 20 minutes we've been in a much better place than we are. But look, can't change that. I think what they'll do is they'll realise that if they hold on to possession in the Welsh half and play very aggressively, the breaks will come. They'll pick up penalties. Even that try, they were on an advantage there. That was a definite 3-pointer. So just to build the pressure on Wales and make them leak tries or penalties. That's the way to play here. We don't have to take any risks, so we haven't really. We moved the ball one side of our own half from all, and that's doable because there's more defenders in the ball. And I think we're on the right track here, but we just have to be a bit more clinical. With a few turnovers in the first quarter that hurt us.
So pin of the colour stuff, going to ask you for a prediction, because I have to do it.
I'd say Ireland by 3 or less.
That's good enough for us. Alright guys, we'll see you back. Johnny leaving 8 points behind him.
Yeah, but there's no indication before the game that will happen. It's very atypical of Sexton and his those kicks. It might be some glitch in his technique. Maybe he's getting his head up a little bit early. He's pushing the ball out to the right all the time. So you think they can fix that. And he seems to have adjusted anyway. The last 2 kicks are straight through the middle. So you just got to park those things and move on. He's forgotten about those because he hasn't they're going to be in your mind and
Yeah.
the next kick. And he's professional enough to know that you don't go there.
Yeah.
You know, you can't change that. It's over. It's done. And most importantly, there's a next kick that's in front of you. But I think what was great there is that Ireland had a good start but didn't capitalise on it.
Yeah.
And then Wales came back as they do and seemed to be in control of the game. And I think Ireland wrestled control of the game back from Wales again now.
And I suppose that shows maturity too, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, but it's a game, it's kind of a game where we're waiting for the championship.
It's a proper arm wrestle.
There's nip and talk arm wrestle, like no one is sure who's going to turn out yet. This is right on the line. And I think we're all the way to the wire here.
What way do you reckon you'd see Joe using the bench? Obviously, I mean, Porter, he hardly do anything.
I think any substitutions today would be based on fellas getting tired.
Yeah.
Unless things are malfunctioning, like if you think that making a back row change, bringing Coleman in might do something, but if the units are working well and fellas aren't flagging,
Yeah.
it's dangerous to break up their momentum or break up their cadence, you know, trying to keep units together. So I think it'd be very slow to make substitution unless he feels he at least injects some fresh legs at a certain time. And that will happen probably. The pace of that game is quite intense, and it's flag of it. So you'll be watching guys go up for fatigue and anything else.
And what, I mean, just to kind of jump sideways a small bit, I mean, John Ryan is the backup to Porter. Do you think Steve Archer found himself a little unlucky given that he started ahead of Ryan? Or what's the reason behind it? Is it Ryan's experience?
Yeah, there's not much in it. Like, it's down to minutiae, and coaches have their own reasons. You know, you're trying to second guess the coach because at the end of the day, there's small details that he sees over another. So it's very hard to help the outside of the game.
Fantastic. And I mean, the likes Stockdale has kind of acquitted himself as well. He's gotten himself together, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. I mean, I don't know why Wales tried to kick the ball over his head in the basket. And he did the hard thing by catching it and then dropped it. But there's kind of an insane play, like to try and kick the guy over, the guy's head over, the guy's head is 6'3". You know, I was just, they started out Wales, they tried a few cross kicks. They had a penalty over one, where Harold's not performed and one Jack played it. But I think they stopped it because whatever about going to Harold's side of the field, going to Stockdale's side of the field makes no sense at all.
Crazy. So, they're just things are coming back out there. Now, what do you reckon will be first open 5 minutes? What would you be happy with to send these guys back out?
Well, if we can tie down on a penalty here, give us a bit of breathing space. As the clock begins to run down, Wales have to take more risks.
Yeah.
And when they take more risks, they'll be vulnerable to make a mistake, and that could be the killing of the game.
Fantastic stuff. All right, well, it's all systems go. Right, we'll see you back after the game. Thank you very, very much. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you. Welcome back to Heineken Rugby Club Live from here at Mount Oval. Fantastic, Ireland won. I want you to welcome back, please, Eddie O'Sullivan again. So we did it, Eddie. We did it. Whew. There was a few squeaky bum moments there, wasn't there?
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, it was great to get down the end, but I knew Wales would come back.
Yeah.
They always do, but the tries either side at half time were huge.
Fantastic. I mean, again, like, watching Farrell, he was genuinely, he was
He huge over work today.
it was, he got the man Russian deserved every bit of it.
I mean, we could have picked another 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah.
You know, the work fellas got through. You know, the ball carrying. We played very direct, but it's paid dividends. And we always were plenty score when we got down there the last time.
Fantastic.
But I have to credit the Welsh for back. I mean, probably the 10 points is a bit generous at the end, you know.
Was it the game of the tournament so
Oh,
far?
by a mile, yeah. Best game of the championship by a mile, yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Right, thank you very much, Eddie O'Sullivan. What we're going to do is we're going to move straight on into the game.
That was a right bit of crack. Till tomorrow. Laters.